Do you ever feel like you just have too much stuff on your dashboard while you're towing? Well, let me show you mine. Okay, it's not really like that, but it seems like it can be pretty close sometimes. You have to have some of these things just to be able to get down the road. TPMS, GPS, rear view camera, all of the other gadgets that go along with making a trip. What if you could combine a couple of those into one unit? You'd at least get something off your dash, right? Well, today I'm pretty excited to show you something that I got from Haloview. We're going to do an unboxing with the help from Jim. We're going to show you what's included in the kit. We're going to take out the old and install this new that they sent. And I'm going to give you an honest opinion on what I think of the product. You ready? Because I need you to be ready. What is that? That's a nice box. Today we've got another unboxing with Jimmy. Jimmy loves boxes. What's it? So we open it up, yeah? Okay, we're gonna cut it along here. Watch your faces. Watch your faces. It's sharp stuff coming through. I know. We'll open it over here. So exciting. Okay, watch out. Gotta cut it through here. Oh my goodness, Jim. I know what this is. It's not toys. Sorry, not toys this time. Look at that. I know. It's a Haloview camera built-in TPMS. Jim, it's not toys, but it's a game changer. Oh, and look at that. The antenna system. So excited. I'm as excited to hook this up as you are to open the box, Jim. That's all it is, though. Look, it's just these. That's it. Sorry. That wasn't much fun, huh? It was a little fun, though. Jimmy helped with the initial unboxing. I'll take it from here. Sorry, Jim. This is, as you can tell, this is the Haloview BT7 TPMS. I was so excited when Haloview reached out to me and said, let me tell you about our new product. 1, love me a backup camera. 2, love me a TPMS. This one is both in one, so I get to take one thing off my dashboard because it's combining it in two. I'm a big fan of the TPMS I have. I'll tell you why I chose it. Wow, it does a lot of tires, guys. I like my current setup because I can see all of the tire pressures at the same time. When we bought the Airstream, it had a TST tire pressure monitoring system. There was an app on the phone. And a couple of times we got a false positive on that because the battery was coming loose. So we had to pull over, go back, well, had to pull over, dig out the phone, first time it happened, find out what was going on, then go look at the tire and say, okay, the tire's not flat. But with the app, again, it works for a lot of people. It's very popular. It's a very good system, well-known product. It didn't work for me because I had to have the app open and on the dash to watch it rotate through all the tire pressures. I'm a gauge guy. I need to see the gauges. So my current setup, I can see the pressure of each tire. I'm hoping this will do the same thing. I'm excited, even if it doesn't, I'll keep that other TPMS on there. I'm pretty excited about this. Is it a backup camera? It's not really, it's a rear view camera. I have one on the Airstream that is on the Airstream. I'll say that about it. Our Airstream's a 2019, so it's not really that old to technology. The monitor part, we just sit it on the dash. I've gone through 2 suction cups that just have broken off over the past couple of years. So it just sits in the dash, which works great. We can see behind us as intended, but you can really only see maybe 20 feet behind you and know what's going on. It has an audio system that you really can't understand if somebody's talking to you. Most of the time, all you get is wind noise. And the resolution leaves a lot to be desired, especially in night mode. Every light just throws it off. So excited to try this one out. Let's see what is in here. If you watch this video, well, watch the video. If you like the product, as I think you're going to, if it does everything that I think it's going to, you're going to want to get it. And we're going to have a link for you to get a discount on it. So we'll put that link below, obvi. Try to put it somewhere here on the screen. Can we put it right here? Put that link. Okay, so go buy you, if you like it, go get yourself one. Why not? We're showing you how easy it is. Let's go ahead and open this up. First, I want to talk about the booster that you saw. From the videos that I've seen on this, you don't need it for the camera. Camera's got some really good antennas on it. Boom, 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 boom. TPMS, we're in a 30-foot Airstream, and we're towing it with a 90,000-foot long truck. Okay, it's a long bed. Even the TPMS that we have needs a booster in between because it's so far. So that box, I believe, is going to be the booster. But let's open this up and see what's inside. Oh, good. A user manual like that. Oh, man. It smells like new monitoring system. We'll read through those before we do the assembly. I won't make you suffer through the reading because that'll put you right to sleep. This is not a bedtime story. Look at that. Oh. So here's the screen. So this is one of the exciting parts, the screen. It's substantial, guys. That's a good screen. There's a signal booster for it. This is the camera in the back. The antenna there. The connectors. It has a quick connect, but I know we're going to need to modify that. Got that new camera smell, and there are the 4 TPMS. You can get more, but I let them know, hey, we just have the 4 tires on the Airstream that we're going to be monitoring. Nice mount for the monitor system. Different kind of mount for the monitor system. Suction cup versus stick-on. I don't know what we'll use. I don't know. We're all going to find that out together. Is that going to go back in? I don't know. We'll find that out together too. Obviously not. Okay, we got that in. And here's another booster. I don't know what all the boosters are for. I'm going to find out. I'm going to let you know. And then we're going to put it all together. Not today, because the wind is blowing 1,000 miles an hour outside. But we are going to put this together. And I'm going to show you a little secret on how to work this kind of stuff that I discovered recently. You may not know. If you do know, let me know that you knew and say, dude, I already knew that. And hey, while you're letting me know that, or even if you're not, just take a minute, like this video, subscribe, take a chance and ring the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out to see what we're doing next. All right, I'm going to go read up. You go get a snack or something and we'll meet back here. Don't be mad at me. I left a lot of stuff out. I haven't even started to read yet, but I lifted this up. There's a whole other layer of things under here that it comes with. So there's all the mounts, all the antennas, all the screws. Oh, I have to drill holes in my Airstream. So there's the batteries for the TPMS units themselves, the adapter to plug it in. And here's the rubber piece that goes on the back of the Airstream. That's where we have to drill the holes. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay, I mean it this time. Go have some lunch or something and I'll get this all figured out. Light reading is done. We're going to open this up, spread the parts out, and start putting this together. Okay, here it all is. Got my lovely assistant Jim behind me to help. Greta is over here beside me. We're going to walk through everything that comes in this kit. So, obviously, we have the monitor. Cover a couple things on the monitor itself. There's the power switch, reset button, SD card. I love that this will record. On the other side is your regular power adapter, USB-C adapter, and a power. Got the mounting hardware, all its accessories, zip ties for securing whatever you need secured. The antennas, the camera, 3M mounting bracket, suction cup mounting bracket, the 2 signal boosters, the TPMS's with their battery, cigarette lighter adapter that will run the monitor in the truck, the USB-C adapter. This they're calling a camera conversion cable, pairing cable, which we will use very shortly, and the power adapter for pre-wired RV, which this one is not for what we need to do. Here it all is. There are also some firmware updates. Haloview let me know. So the first thing we're going to do is pair up the monitor with the camera. It's actually the second thing we're going to do because I'm going to put the antennas on it so it will look cool. To do that, I believe we're going to head to the truck to get the power. We are in the truck and ready to do the pairing as soon as I put this antenna onto the camera. Just like that for the camera, just like that for the monitor. Use the pairing cable. One goes to the camera. Go figure. Nope, wait, there we go. To the camera. Boop. The other goes to the monitor. And then they both plug into the cigarette lighter adapter. And we will start up the accessories there and see the Haloview come online, hopefully. All right, camera came online. Can you see yourself? There it is. Camera's online. They're paired up. In preparation for putting on the TPMS sensors, we're going to take off the old TPMS sensors, and I'm going to put a little bit more air in the tires. I typically run 60 to 65 pounds in my tires. If you want to start a fight at a campground or at a rally, you don't need to talk about religion or politics. You just bring up toe speed, vehicle size, gas versus diesel, or what you should run your tires at. 80 max cold PSI. That's the max. You don't need to fill it to 80. Goodyear has a great chart to help you figure out, based on what each tire weight is carrying and your tire size, what your air pressure should be. 60 to 65 is where I'm comfortable. Keeps my walls from rattling off. So let's get these off. And if you can see that, you can see it's running 58, 59 right now. You're gonna lose pressure, gain pressure depending on your elevation, temperature. I don't think I put air in these in about a year. They stayed pretty well where they should be, but they need some more now. So I have my TPMS sensor here, or my monitor, because when I take these off, the alarm should go off. Little tool here to get that nut on the back, to back it off, so you can take that off. Yeah, you're gonna lose some air. These are labeled right front, right rear. There goes the sensor saying, hey, you've lost pressure. You'll see this when we put the new ones on. There's a nut that goes on first, and then this, and then you tighten that nut back up onto the sensor. That will keep it from being able to just twist off, vibrate off, and make it really hard for somebody walking by to just rip that off. All right, we're gonna take these off the other 3 tires, and we'll do the same thing with that sensor. Sensor was a little quicker that time. This is also a good time to verify that the pressure on your TPMS is what was in the tire, or at least close, and to check your valve stems. We'd had our Airstream for 2 weeks and lost a valve stem. Fortunately, we were stationary when it happened. Okay, let's put some air in these bad boys. Not like that. There we go. It's also a good time to check your tires for wear. Might I recommend a digital air pressure checker. Very accurate readings. 65.5, 64. Add a little more to this one. 65.5. I'll do the same thing on the other ones. You don't have to watch. Tires are filled with air, and it's almost time for me to get out of this awkward position for a minute. And I can hear the question, D, if you run 60 to 65, why did you put 65.5? When we put the new sensors on, you'll see that we'll lose just a little bit of air, but they're all the same to start with. We'll see how they end up. Now that I have the TPMS sensors off, I'm going to open them up and take the batteries out. I know some people take the batteries out while their RV is in storage. I do not, because I like to roll up and see what the tire pressure is. So we will just take that battery out, set that aside for safekeeping. Or hey, maybe I'll just sell these on eBay. They're perfectly good. We'll see which I like better. Because one thing I love about the Gouda, I do love some Gouda, is it's always on. It doesn't have to be plugged in to get the sensors. I just roll up. There it is, because it's solar powered. I love that. Okay, now we'll do the rest of them. This video isn't about the Gouda, but I would like to say it's been very Gouda to me. I can recommend this for sure, but I'm looking forward to having it all in one. So just like we did with the other ones, we're going to take the top off of these. Where with the other ones we took batteries out, we're going to put batteries in. So just screw that off, grab your battery. I'm going to open these up and just put it in there. Bing. There's nothing for it to connect to because nothing's plugged in, nothing's turned on. We're just putting batteries in. Next, I mentioned up front that I had a couple of tricks. I won't call them secrets, but helpful hints on how to set this up that you may not know about. One is you don't have to have this plugged in on the dash to set it up. It's not as portable as the Gouda. It's certainly better than the Voyager that I have, but it will run off of an external battery pack. So I happen to have the battery pack from my drone with a USB-C plug. Just put that in the old power. Boom. Turn on the battery pack. It'll power right up. You don't have to run back and forth from the tires to the truck and back trying to set everything up. Just take this with you. All right, let's go set one up. It'll be fun. Look how many TPMSs this thing will support. Holy crap. I only need 4. Let's start on the right front tire. We're going to put the lock nut on. We're going to grab one of these sensors. Does it matter which one? It does not. One thing to note on the sensor is there is a serial number on the bottom that you will need DD0AE1 for this one. So I put the lock nut on and we're going to go into the system. That's so shiny. And we're going to tell it we want to learn this particular, come on, one. And we're going to do an auto learn. So you press that, then you put your sensor on. There's the air loss I mentioned. And it has figured out which one it is. So ta-da, we know that that is that particular one, 6215. I think we're in Celsius. Yes, we are. We'll come back through and set temps for everything later. It thinks we're at 62. I don't think we lost that much. So now that the nut is on, back it up against the sensor and tighten it up. And then we'll move on to this one over here. Nut goes on. Oop-a-doo. And it comes in, put that sensor on. Oh, wait, gotta auto learn. Oh, that's better. Put it on, a little bit of air loss. Just like that. Can you even see that screen? Just do that with the other 2 tires. And we'll be back. This is the part that I haven't been dreading, but I haven't been looking forward to, where we take the camera off to put the new one on. What I'm not looking forward to is drilling holes, but we have to. So we will undo these from the side. Pocket. Well, that one's gone forever. Well, I guess we'll just take that out because I lost my bolt. Oopsie, camera's out. 2 screws got to come out. You can probably see this, right? Okay, pull that up. And there it is, a little bit dirty under there. Some rubber grommet in there and some rubber that's gonna have to come off. I don't know what I'm getting into here, but I gotta get this out. There is almost no wiring here that I can use. I was hoping to have a little bit more wiring to use, but not to be. Alright guys, what we're going to do, it looks like, is we're just going to cut it as close to the camera as we can and use the existing wiring. Goodbye, old camera. That one's done. Now we can peel back this wiring. I see a red and I see a black. That's all we need. One of each. Plenty of room. I'm gonna get something and clean this up. That's a mess. Brought more stuff. I'm just gonna clean that up a little bit. I got some waterproof connectors. In case I want to use those. Got my butt splices, some heat shrink in case I want to use those. Got my cable cutting and wire stripping tools. And of course some isopropyl alcohol to clean this up a little bit. It ain't getting any cleaner than that. Now we're going to use the wire stripper from my network cabling days. Take that back a little bit, a couple times around. Come on, cut through. There's my red and black wires. They're tiny. The camera comes with a quick connect. It'd be fun if we had enough space to wire that in, but we don't. So we're going to have to cut this and then splice it with those. Oh well. And it's time to make the template. This will go on there. So it goes on here, and this is the template for drilling holes to mount this. Two will go right into. Okay, that's perfect. It's a pencil. And here. Now we just need to drill holes. I'm just a man on top of a ladder drilling a hole in my Airstream. Eek. Don't slide away on me. Gotta do straighter than that. One down. Two. Three, and a little insulation. Like that. I think it's gonna work. Let's get down off of here. Put the rubber grommet back on. Goes right back in. Ta-da. Gotta put this on before you secure those wires. You'll be in big trouble. Got the holes drilled. Yep. I drilled holes in the trailer, 4 of them.
Is that the camera that I've seen up there, or is that the GoPro thing?
That's the GoPro, and then I've got the other one here. So. Oh yeah, that's not the camera. This is the camera. So the camera comes with a green wire also. If you have a green wire, use it. If you don't worry about it. And I think that's together, guys. The question is, will it fit in the camera?
It'll fit.
Let's find out. Let's see if that's going to fit.
Oh, it'll fit.
It is. So we need one more piece because can't have that. Because that has to go on the back of there. to make those. So you guys come back off. This plate goes on. Just gotta come through here. Oof, it's gonna be tough to get in. But we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. So that is on there. I don't know how we're gonna make that happen, but we'll make it happen. Got it. All right, let's just make sure the camera's working before we do anything else. So here's that second tip that I was going to tell you about. When you're testing out the camera or anything else that runs off of your lights, you can either have the 7-pin hooked up and turn your lights on, or take your 7-pin connector and a fuse and fuse across the top 2. So you can see the notch, the top 2. That turns your lights on with that fuse there. If you've been to a international rally in an Airstream, you probably know that. If you haven't, you might not know it. So that's it. Lights are on. Ta-da! Let's see what the camera sees. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, so we've got that on. That's good. We'll put pulleys around that. We won't tighten it all down yet. There's 2. So make the final adjustments. Got an antenna to put up here. Bloop. Again, if you got a long trailer, there is an external antenna that you can hook on the front to repeat. I'm hoping I don't need that. All right, let's go. Let's go see how it works. As I mentioned before I wrap this up here, I'm going to seal around this with the Captain Tully's. I have that in a needle bottle for the applicator. Just put a little bit around it. A dab will do you. It won't fix front end separation, but it'll stop leaks. TPMS is on and working, and the we'll call it a rear view camera, even though it's, you know, it's a backup camera as well. And everything is working pretty dang well. And look at the resolution on that picture.
That's really like 100 times better than what we had.
Yeah. So the backup markers are not there all the time. You can turn those on and off. The sound is not there all the time. You can turn that on and off. And you might remember me saying that I really liked being able to see all of the tire pressures at the same time. Well, this does rotate around, but Cindy's going to touch the magic TPMS button and show you what happens.
Which one's the magic button?
Hit that anywhere on that little blue truck right there. Airstream.
Oh, who is it?
They didn't.
The 66?
Yeah. And now you can see all the pressures right there.
Look at that.
Pretty cool. I don't hate
Axle 6 has gone offline.
that. Well, I think that's okay.
But that just goes to show that you could use this on an 18-wheeler.
You can use it on an 18-wheeler. And I think I mentioned it before, with 3 different trailers you can set up with this.
The back arrow, is that what I...
Yes. So there it is, rotating through.
3 different trailers, so we could be pulling this trailer and then pulling a boat.
I should buy a boat.
Should. Now
And
that we have
then
enough
something else.
TPMSs for it.
Oh, and our spare string.
Spare stream.
Yeah.
Everybody should have a Airstream and a spare stream.
We have to buy enough trailers to keep up with what our TPMS can do. So, so overall,
How was the install?
Oh, how was the install?
Yeah, I mean, was it hard? Was it complicated?
The
The worst part
TPMS
was washing the trailer first.
The worst part, definitely. The TPMS, I had to set a couple of them up twice. It didn't seem to take, and I was concerned about that. Because I set them all up, I unplugged the monitor, and it lost everything. And then 2 of them came back, 2 of them didn't. But now it's been working fine. I did have to put a booster in. It's near the battery box on the tongue. It comes with 2, because if you're a really long trailer and have bad signal on the TPMS, you mount one on the axle near the tires. Well, that's where your axle is. And the other one on the tongue. But I'm just using the one, and it's working great. And one more thing about the Haloview before I wrap it up. You can also get marker light cameras on it. You can put a bunch of cameras on this thing so that you can have them like mounted on your turn signals, have the cameras there, and then you can put it on like the 4 square view or the 3 square view if it's the rear and the 2 marker lights, and then you have cameras down the side as well.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
The rear view camera, I just can't get over the resolution because I've been staring at that other Voyager one that I had for so long. So can I recommend this? Yes, I can. When I was first setting it up and I saw this for the TPMS, I figured I would just be putting my Gouda system back on. But no, I'm going to keep this. So the Gouda system's for sale, and it has 8 sensors. So check an eBay near you soon. So yeah, we're going to keep this. We'll find a spot to permanently mount it, or better mount it, because it's just sitting in there now. It seems to be working really well. But, you know, Trip Wizard hasn't taken us down any perilous roads yet for it to bounce out. So yeah, I do recommend it. There is a link below where you can go to their website and buy it. Or I'll also put a link to where you can get it on Amazon, because you can get it either place. You could get it both places.
You could get anything on Amazon.
You could have 6 trailers. As far as I know, this is the only rear view camera that has TPMS in it, or the only TPMS system that has a rear view camera in it. Either way you look at it. So thanks for watching this, what will probably be a very long video. Or it could be 2 videos. I don't know what video is coming out next. Anywho, if you found this video useful, informational, or if you just found this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you are a subscriber, welcome back, and thank you for your support. And we will see you down the road now, whether you're in front of us or behind us.
That's right. Because we can see both at the same time.
And I'm going to add this in later. If I didn't mention it before, this does take an SD card. We are recording everything that's happening back there, which I love because I've got the dash cam, so we're just looking at everything, and we can pull that out and get some footage if something happens behind us. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
That's it.
All right. Ciao.
Okay. So I don't know what I'm talking about. It's okay. Let's put you here. Why are you in cinematic mode? Oh, that's going to give me some really big files. Air pressure air. When we put the new when we put the new sensors on. Oopsie. Sorry, I'm not prepared for this. Pretty exciting. Gotta turn it on. How best to handle this while recording? Oh, it's still recording. Good. We'll get a little better shot there. Keep rolling, I'll be back. Sick of GoPro. Just turned off because the battery was low at 45%. 45% is not a low battery.
Let me try something here.
It's hard on a GoPro.